I think the hardest thing for me was getting rid of like all my t-shirts from like when I was in school. I had a lot of like school shirts. The one thing I really regret not buying that I wonder if I can still buy somehow is a Letterman's jacket. I really, really, really regret not buying a Letterman's jacket. It's usually reserved for athletes. I was in club activities. I don't know where they are, but I actually did get stuff for a Letterman's jacket. Okay, I just need you guys to know that I was very involved in musical theater and choir, and I did get things to put on a Letterman's jacket. Theater and choir isn't athletic though. I beg to differ. Excuse me? Did you just say what did you just say that? Have you ever seen a theater kid's body? Theater kids have to be really fit. You usually have to be very, very athletic. You usually have to know how to dance. Singing is definitely athletic. You are activating your core the whole time. I get so sweaty when I'm singing, especially when I'm recording. You are very misguided, my friend, if you think that theater and choir are not athletic at all. Like, sure, you might not consider it a sport, but like, that's like saying, oh, ballet is not athletic because it's dancing. Are you crazy? Are you insane? If I saw what your name is, I would time you out right now. I did both sports and theater and it isn't. Okay, then you weren't taking it fucking seriously. Sorry, you're a loser and you didn't take theater seriously. Just because you weren't serious and you didn't put your all into it doesn't mean there weren't theater kids bending backwards, okay? There were theater kids bending backwards and going all out and doing crazy shit. Just because you were not, or your school was not going all out, I'm sorry. But I was definitely an athlete. You have no idea how much dancing I was doing and stretching and etc daily. You're insane. You have a skill issue. You know what? You were probably one of those guys who joined choir or joined theater because you were like, oh, this will be easy. This will be an easy A. And then sat in the back. And then when they were doing dances, like, was all the way in the back, barely doing it or doing a bad job. I'm sorry that you didn't want to put in an effort. I am seething. No, because you know, if the show is not very intense, I agree with you. Because I've been in some shows where they're just kind of downers, but usually those aren't musicals. Usually those are just acting, right? But you still usually have to have some sort of athleticism for some stuff. Not every single role, but if you're doing an actual musical, usually you're going to have to do some choreography. Again, it's not going to be as athletic as, or the same type of as athletic as like a sport, like for example, football, but it's still athletic. Just because you had an experience that wasn't, like, how can you watch Shrek the musical and see Sutton Foster doing a whole tap dancing act and then see Shrek in a different scene doing fucking flips? Be like, oh no, that's not athletic at all. Actually, that's not athletic. Theater is not a sport. I'm gonna bury you in the ground. I don't even know who you are. I'm pretty sure I responded to 2 individual people. But I'm reporting you to the authorities, okay? They're crying. He's dead. Good. How dare you? You disappointed me. You disappointed me. You should have been more serious about life. But instead, you chose to think that theater is not a sport. Pah! I bite my thumb at thee. This isn't high school, Nerissa. It doesn't have to be high school. Theater is a sport. It doesn't matter. It's totally physical. 100%. I'm going to start banning people. It's more physical than whatever you're doing right now. Oh, look at you. Look at you. What are you doing that's physical? Nothing. But you're going to try to say theater's not a sport?